when you strop a straight razor, some people, like, it depends on how you prefer it. Some people like it like this. Some might want it like a little bit of the handle up a little, scales, so you can like hold on to it better, but I prefer it completely in line with the scales, so I can turn it almost like a pencil. Alright, so I already used this side. I mean, I already stropped this razor, like, completely. And I don't need this side. This is like, I'll give you an idea. It sounds like it's, I'm not using the blade on it. I'm using the back, the spine, but it's like a vinyl almost. Alright, so this is the meat and gravy of every shave you get, is the leather. Now, also, with people, like, you use strop dressing, shit like that. Well, I got chromium oxide in a stick that you have to, like, cake it on. And then I usually rub it in my hand until you get, like, that friction going. Which, in fact, I can show you because it needs more. It doesn't have that drag to it like it usually does. And that's what you want from a good shave. For a good strop. It's too late for me, man. Just kinda... Just kind of cake it on. This is a stick of chromium oxide. It's like it's like waxy feeling. Like, you know how if you rub your fingers over a thing of wax, that's how the strop should feel. Like real, like it should have drag to it. That's the word I'm looking for, drag. Let's rub this in real good. Yeah, you can hear it. It's making my skin make that funny noise when it starts sticking to surfaces. It squeaks. Alright, now, to strop the razor. When you put it on the strop, you want it completely flat. You don't want it up. You don't want... I'll just do it this way for this purpose. You want it flat on the razor. You don't want it up. You don't want the spine off of the strop. You want both sides in contact. And then, what you do, like when you go from one side and then back, you don't roll it on the blade. You don't roll it on the edge, you roll it on the spine. So it would look like this. As you're going from one side, you go up, roll it, come back. And you want to do it at least, I do it at least 50, sometimes I go up to 100, depends on how bored I am. But I'll do it like maybe 30 times for the video purpose. Alright, so you can probably hear it. It sounds like something scraping, like a faint metal scraping sound. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear it in excess, because that means you're lifting it off of the spine. And you want to keep gradual but constant pressure when you're stropping, and you don't want this too loose. You want it not tight where it's hard to push, but just enough where it has a little bit of play, like where it's tense, like that. And this strop. Hold on a second, here we go. And as you're going back and forth, now, after you get, well, I'm not done yet. I'm probably going to continue after the video because I want to get this thing properly stropped. But that's just, you want to obviously do it like, as in 50 times. I don't mean 1, 2, I mean like 1, 1. Every time you go up is one stroke. The back stroke don't count, because that's just evening it. So really it's like 100 times you're moving it, but alright, well, you get the point. Anyways. Wow. Anyways. When you are finished, I usually clean off the blade, bring it across my bed sheets or something, get that waxy shit off. It should have like a mirror. Alright, well, let me get it closer here. Hide the blade edge. Alright, now you can probably. It's hard to see it in the video. But anyways, there's a fine edge here. It's like a mirror. Yeah, there it is, right there. Where it was honed. It should look like that on the actual edge of the blade too. It should be like a mirror-like finish. And then, if it was properly stropped, which I already had it stropped, but I want it more, you should be able to do a hanging hair test, where you don't actually put it on your skin, you find a hair that's, hold on, let me clean this. Alright, now that it's cleaned, alright, now, the proper hold for the straight razor, I hold it like this, one finger here, I usually keep two here, and one on the front side, so that way you get a good sturdy hold and it doesn't like flop around and slice your face open. If you should be able to do a hanging hair test where you hear it singing, it's like that popping sound. Here. Like I'm not even touching my skin with it. I'm just raising it above and it's already shaving. This thing's actually pretty good the way it is, but I'm going farther. I want it perfect. Anyways, when you are finally, and also with every strop that you give a razor, you can kind of like judge your techniques, because if you don't strop it the same way every time, you can feel like a difference with every time you do it like a little different, or if you mess up, you can feel it in your shave. Like it's not consistent. But I have it down pat, so I made it look easy, but it's like when you first start stropping, it's a little bit awkward, but you'll get the hang of it. Alright, thank you, and have a nice day.